I would definitely say that that was really seems like it's an issue with the controller, not the adapter or anything else. Okay, and we're gaining for real this time. The only thing between me and this run is myself, and maybe this GameCube adapter. Alright, here we are in the Space Pirate Frigate. This R button is... it's just like little differences with the controller. The R button is insanely sensitive. Okay, that didn't work. Like, if I just touch it, turn it on like 1%, it locks on. Alright, it starts aiming, I mean. Non-zero chance that that will mess me up at some point. Yeah, like it's... It's like I have to like hold the controller where it's not even resting on it. So that's like I don't even register it as pressing the button. That might be good for L though, because I'm always using L for aiming, jumping, etc. I guess I don't have that much to say as I thought today. My bad. Just locking in after a long Sunday. It's Martin Luther King Day. I really appreciate having that time off. Well, tomorrow is, I mean. I really appreciate knowing that I don't have to go to work tomorrow. Anybody got any good plans? Good plans can include lounging. Nothing wrong with that. Always appreciate a good day of, I have some games on my list. I've got a meal plan put together that I'm going to meal prep it. Okay. So far, so good. I cannot believe there are people who can beat this whole area in like less than 5 minutes. Or 5-ish minutes. That's 2 minutes faster than me, and we're on the first split. just going through the vent shafts. I bet there's Stardew Valley mods to grow wheat and stuff. Don't know why I thought about that. That'd be cool. You know there are, and Concerned Ape is probably like... I would never condone such a thing. Hit the R button on accident. This guy shows up. And he goes. And she goes, and you won't get away with this time, Ridley. And then she fights him again. And he's a pretty easy boss, but he takes a long time. And then, after like fighting him 4 more times, we get to Other M, and she has like a full-blown panic attack, seeing him. And we don't talk about that because that was a really it was a really bad writing decision. It was a really bad writing decision. But it was Other M, so like that was like bad writing decisions to the game. Hey, not bad. 7 seconds. Woo! Gold split. Starting off strong. And I did not even do that well in that area. I mean, clearly I did. Alright, but I could have done that. Still room for improvement. I mean, there's lots of room for improvement in this run. I've kind of watched just about all the videos I can for the basics. At some point, you just gotta be able to... At some point, you just gotta put in the hours. But, like, hours are... An hour's a long time, you know? My camera's being obnoxious. Oh, that's good. What level is your combat? You're doing pretty good, aren't you? Like, I know that it took you a long time to get into the combat and the mining and everything in Stardew, but I know you really picked up on that. And even the fishing, right? Like, your fishing's like 4 or 5 at this point, isn't it? Okay, there we go. I wish I could just put, like, a bunch of crab pots outside my house and be able to just catch stuff. There's no water by my house, unfortunately. I do have a garden. It's, you know, it's wintertime, so it's not exactly, like, doing a great job right now. But love when that happens. You're kind of doing that part blind. But the past couple times I've tried it, I just kind of perfectly land there. Whew, those guys will get you. So far, so good. I really shouldn't be saying that. Those are like, that's like some famous last words. Been told that makes it load faster. Checking the map there like that. Another one for the books. That didn't work. At least I got one of the skills there. Trying to do the instant unmorph there, but I'm still not very good at manipulating it. But the way that works is, you have like your little unmorph animation. That's like, I don't know, half a second or whatever. It's not that long, but it's long enough. But if you're not on camera, if the character is not visible on camera, you will just instantly unmorph. And you can do a lot with this, if you know what you're doing. You can like unmorph, and then you'll still have your double jump. So you can like manipulate this ability to do some wacky, like you can get like you can do a double bomb jump and then do a space jump, and you effectively triple jump that way. I'm just gonna call this guy Charlie. He is my mortal enemy. He's not that dangerous. He's my mortal enemy in terms of being a speedrun and trying to be quick. Because he makes me sit here and watch it. And the stuff he makes me watch him do are not like particularly interesting. Because he just kind of spins his little arms around. Pretty non-threateningly until it's threatening. He did pin me against a wall one time, and I just straight up would not let me do that. Okay. One time I got pinned by his flames against the wall. He did like an entire E-tank of damage before I like realized I had to morph to get out of it. Nearly died. That's about the extent of this guy's threat, though. So there's Charlie. We don't have a Charlie split, unfortunately. But, you know, coming soon, I suppose. We get to do this puzzle? This one used to stress me out for some reason, like I always... Just being on a timer at all, even though it's like a really lenient timer, and now I'm, of course, like... I'm making my own timer. By, you know, just racing myself, and also, like, the hundreds of other people who have got runs out of this game. I'd love to be in the top 100, but I'm pretty sure even if I do everything that I think I'm capable of doing today, it would not put me in the top 120 or so. Which is really crazy. People are insane when it comes to Metroid Prime. And I think the peak of what I'm capable of is not... It's pretty much... It's in the ballpark of 2 hours. Like, I don't think I'm getting, like, a 140 anytime soon. It'd be cool, though. Well, we're on track to make good time on this split as well. So I'm going for almost 2 hours. Alright, let's go, big flower guy. What day are you in and started, Rose? I know you're in fall, right? Ball 11. Okay. Do you still have a lot of fish left in your the community center bundles? I mean, I'm sure you have at least a few, but I know you were telling me that it sounds like you've got a lot of the really hard ones. Like, if you've got sturgeon and eel, then that's like, those are the ones I think of when I think of hard fish, but of course, there's plenty of other hard ones. You got me. I'm gonna give this one try to do it the quicker. It makes me really nervous because he's There we go. Okay, look at that. Look how good that is. 148. That should be a gold split. That's a minute 30 over the previous. I'm really proud of that, honestly. I feel like that is W streamer. Yeah, I feel like that's I'm always looking at this and looking at ways I can improve, and obviously that could be improved, but not by that much, I think. Without like some serious new tech, I didn't have any major issues with execution. Alright. But now is the moment when the run gets decided. Or right after this. The traveling cart does so much for Stardew, honestly. Like, it's luck. Luck can be a good thing or a bad thing in games. I think that I think that the traveling cart is mostly good luck. I can imagine why people would hate it in speedruns, the like inconsistency that it brings. But I think it's cool to have. All right. Hey, the run. We're on a run. We're on a real one. That was a W streamer moment. I feel like if I get that trick, it's going to be on the first try. Almost every time. Yeah, we are on a pacer. There's certainly places that... Oh my god. Well, I'm losing. I'm about to lose like half the time I'm ahead right now. But... there are certainly still places we could lose the run, but that's the worst that we just got past. These guys are really annoying sometimes. There's one down. why I just morphed there. Dude, why has this guy got so much health? He's still going. He's hiding. Dude, thank you. Oh my god. I actually lost like an unbelievable amount of time there. Like, I was a minute and 48 ahead. I would say I lost at least 48 seconds there. But you know, you win some, you lose some. I think there are fast strats for those guys. They're just so annoying. They're to me one of the most annoying enemies in the game. It is about having fun. And like, and I would say probably 90% of this run, I have a really good time. Like, I love the Chozo Ruins section at the beginning. Super fun. This is cool. This section here. Once we get past here, and honestly, up until like mid Phazon Mines, and even then, it's not bad. Like, most of Phazon Mines isn't bad. It's just like a couple of sections that are annoying. It's like, that's supposed to be the hardest area in the game. And then you get good, and then it's less hard. And then you get into speedrunning, and a lot of the hardest tricks are there, so it's like, then it becomes hard again. He's a lot of health right now. That was not... Well, I'm certainly not on my best pace right now. I mean, we're still on our best pace because we really knocked for the Chozo Ruins split out of the park, but... Okay. Nope. See, like, doing tricks like that, that's fun. I guess really it's... A lot of the fun is just, like, when it works. It makes you feel good about yourself, right? That's, like, what speedrunning is all about. Sometimes you got hard tricks, and then you can't pull them off, and it's, like... That's frustrating. You gotta have that sweet spot in terms of difficulty. I think this is my favorite area in the game. Well, it's probably this or Talon Overworld. I don't necessarily like the level design the best here. I just think this area, like, it has beautiful music, and it's just beautiful design. Oh shit. Accidentally dashed off that guy. Let me in! There we go. A boost ball, yeah, we got it. Well, that was better said than done. No, bro, what? Absolutely launched me. Some of the hits you take just launch you crazy distances. Oh my god. Every time I let my guard down for a second, it's like actually you are back off the pace. And then we get to go. Nope. Oh, yeah. We're definitely losing some time. But, you know, it can't all be perfect. Because then there'd be nothing to improve in the next one. I'm pretty sure we'll still beat Shiga, like, 2 minutes ahead of my previous PB. So it's not a big deal. Do I have all my missiles? If I don't have all my missiles, that might have just... I do not have my missiles. That's not good, actually. There we go. Still gain time on that segment, which is crazy because I feel like we just bombed everything. We bombed so much there. Almost didn't hit this door. The run would have been over. this one? Okay, either way. That is not. Okay, I think that's right. Okay, when you slow down, that's how you can tell that you got the right angle. Don't mind me, just texting. Nice, leisurely, relaxed, low-stress speedrun. And then and now we're back to the high octane, baby. It's such a stupid glitch. I mean, I'm glad it exists. If not for this, at least for the power bomb we're gonna get in a minute, because not being able to get that power bomb would be insanely. It would slow you down a lot. I'll take it. I was kind of hoping to get that missile expansion, honestly. I don't think about missiles very much. I normally, like, just allow myself to only have a few, and then I get to, like, a certain boss where it's like, okay, I could have beat that boss a lot faster if I had, like, 10 more missiles. Ooh. Spooked me. I thought I was about to knock myself off there. Yep, I managed to fall into the lava. That was pretty impressive, honestly. I don't know how I managed that. That was called bobbing and weaving. Didn't get hit a single time in all that fumbling around that I just did. So finally, after all this time, I'm this close to being able to move on to some exciting new stuff in Magic Bookstore. We're this close, finally, to having the, we're getting close to finally having the 3D tile set implemented, at least in one level. At least for the town, which is where it matters. I'm not sure if I'll do it for the Crossroads. kind of leaning towards not doing it for the crossroads. At least not until, like, a good reason arises. Then I get to work on having NPCs come out, and I get to work on just cleaning up the bugs. We're so close to having like a really solid chunk of like we have the tutorial day one stuff, and we have the framework to move beyond day one. But we're this close to being able to like actually really like just let people loose into the game and just say, do whatever you want to do, and there's actually stuff to do for at least a couple of days. Okay, our jumping does not work in the water, like, at all. Oh, no. I'm just amazed at how much ghetto jumping works. It's actually kind of funny to me. Okay, good to know. You have to R jump to get that. Not. Oh, Jesus. Speaking of stuff that launches you like super duper far away. I honestly, Rose, do not know how to find a prismatic slime. Are those the ones that, like, shine different colors? Is that a quest? Is that, like, don't you... Did the wizard, like, give you a quest or something? I'm only vaguely remembering the concept of prismatic slimes. That makes sense, yeah. Because I feel like you can basically not worry about them for like the whole game, except or like not specifically, but yeah, except for that quest, if I recall correctly. The wizard gives you a few quests that are kind of like they can get a little hard and grindy, like in terms of like going in the mines and looking for some really specific stuff. One thing that I kind of wish the game did just a little bit differently was like you have characters who talk about going to the mines or like wanting to go to the mines at least. They're like aware of it, and I think it's like implied that like Abigail has gone in the mines and fought some stuff a little bit before, or is it just implied that she wants to? Correct me if I'm just like spouting this info. Um, I don't know. It just doesn't feel like anyone else does. Does that make sense? Like, even, like, Marlin, I know, is, like... It is very clear that he has been to the mines. But, like, I don't know, it just doesn't feel like anyone else has gone. Maybe, like, I don't know, if you just saw them, like... If you could, like, see them on, like, a safe floor or something? I don't really know what that would look like. It just feels like you're the only one that does this to me. Even though I know that that's not like intentional. not mean to go into these guys, but you know, like... You know, the crazy thing is, even if you couldn't, like, slide your way up that spider ball track, that'd probably be a way to get up there. I just know it. I know this game too well. Wait, no, I was supposed to do that. Isn't... Correct me if I'm wrong, because I very well might be. Isn't the Abby cutscene, like, that her basically being, like, standing in, like, at, like, the entrance to the mine, and, like, somebody, like, not letting her in? I could be misremembering. Oh. I'll deal with you as soon as I get up here. Well, maybe I'll deal with you right now. Alright. One more time. This is really easy. You're just under the tiniest bit of pressure. Looks like we're right on track to, like, break even on this split, more or less. This split in particular, not in total. We're ahead in total. By decent. Okay, where's the... Just remember, chat, it's never too late to throw. Let that be my motto. Oh shit, I did not mean to. How do I undo split? There we go. Got too trigger happy with that one. We're on a good pace today, so far. You know, I can't complain. Always pausing, I shouldn't be. Let's hear it for this music. Maybe my favorite track in the game. Get up here. There we go. We're on today, folks. We haven't even hit the points where I was expecting to get the big time saves. Not to say that I'm like, I can't screw them up. We are at another point that could be a run killer. But I've practiced it. It's not that hard of a trick. It's just... I think at this point I've gotten myself up in my head about it, so... We're gonna see. If I can get that Omega Pyre in one cycle, that's like instant, like 3-minute time save. Do not remember if I need healing. You know what? I'm gonna take it just because. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna take it. I need the gun. Just because this brick makes me nervous. That room takes so long to fall. Like, no matter what I do, I'm always slow way down. I'm just saying, you know, Talon Overworld, it's like a rainforest, and the wildlife's a little bit weird, but I haven't seen any snakes. So, and I think rainforests are pretty cool. I think rainforests are super cool. I just wouldn't want to live in one specifically because of the snakes and the spiders and stuff. Excellent start we're off to here. Hey, okay. The run is going strong, I must say. Okay, wait, where? I couldn't remember where the exit was. All I'm saying is, you know, if you don't have snakes and spiders, I'd be pretty happy to live in this place. I don't care about these weird porcupine dudes. Like, they seem kind of cool. They seem like they'd be pretty cool as long as you don't mess with them. Zoomers? Is that what they're called? Yeah, Zoomers, I think. I mean, like, some would say that I'm a Zoomer. I would never say that, but, I guess technically, you know, I do qualify. And there's the spiky ones, and they're called gamers. I'm not a gamer. I don't think anybody would say that. I don't know why they would. It's sometimes the momentum you have on your morph ball can make it really easy to fall. Just don't be afraid of heights. Okay, almost. I thought I had it that time. There we go. Not bad. We gained like a minute on that one. Alright, this split's a little hard. There's lots of room. There's lots of time to be saved here. Maybe not lots, but there's certainly some time to be saved here. That was a little bit scary. We're gonna heal up because I'm not super confident about my health right now. I guess if I was a real pro speedrunner, pro MLG gamer, I would be not doing like any of these heals. But they're so close. I'm not like taking any heals that are out of the way, really. And we're back at the bottom. That's what happens when you try to get cute with it, I guess. Now we really gotta do the fast strat. Otherwise, we're not gonna make it. See, yeah, now just imagine if I did that first try instead of second try. Okay, there's the glass break. That messed me up last time. That was what lost me a lot of time in my last try. Tower went now. Alright. Let's go. Getting an E-tank while I'm here. Over here, I think. Because the more E-tanks I get, the sloppier I can play. And still not die. Really only an issue at, like, the end. There we go. And I don't care that we cut off the power to this place because we're never coming here again. Why would we? It sucks here. It's a military base. For fascists, essentially. Space fascists. There's a lot of those in media, you know? It's kind of alarming, really. What does that say about, well, I don't know. The outlook of, you know, the future and tech and stuff. Something I appreciate about Star Trek, and it kind of makes me want to watch it more, is, like, the Federation is, sort of like utopian? Utopian might be too strong of a term, but they're not like... There's in a world where there's so much media of like... There's so much media where like, oh, the future is bleak. It's like... That's like one where it's like, eventually, we sorted out our problems. Almost missed. I also think Star Trek is cool because the Borg. I don't know. There's something I find, like, alluring about that kind of stuff. Even, which is, like, the opposite of what I was just saying, because, like, just these horrifying sci-fi monsters that are just, like... I don't know. It's... The Borg are... They're, like... They scratch the same itch that, like, the Cybermen do in Doctor Who. And I think they both came around the same time, too. The 60s? Although, well, I don't know if the Borg were in the original Star Trek, though. And I think that the Cybermen were in the original Doctor Who. Nope, nope, nope. Okay. That's why I don't try that. No, that lost me a solid minute, probably. I tried that in practice, and it seemed not that bad. I mean, it's really not that bad. But as you saw, if you mess it up, you lose a lot of time. You don't fall just a little bit, you fall all the way. And I missed again. Oh my god. This is where the run goes to die. I've never missed that jump. Dude, what? Alright, now I'm actually gonna... Gained like 2 or 3 minutes and then lost it all. Trying to get this extra power bomb expansion. This might end up being the room I spend the most time in for the entire run. Okay. Fell off the platform because of the R button. Okay. That was what I was trying to do earlier. Could have saved like 2 or 3 minutes if I had done it right the first time. Which is crazy, because you don't even need this. You don't even need this power bomb. Technically. But if you don't get it, you're kind of at the mercy of power bomb drops from... It's just RNG. It's not fun. It's probably the most annoying way you can lose a run in this game. I do not know where I fell. Okay, well. Pretty sure I'm still on track to gain a decent amount of time on this split, which is crazy, but... Alright, I'm just slowing down for just a minute. We're still on a good pace. I don't want to ruin that by playing too hasty and falling down a bunch of holes. Alright, I will make one exception to that rule. Okay. Oh! Dude. Oh my god. It launched me so far. I got past the part that I was worried about. It's just that those dudes just ran into you. let's go beat up a golem. We're golden on this split. Alright, we're making good time so far. Now he's gonna go for like 2 minutes. He doesn't do it that long the first time, but he does it for a really long time the second time. He's gonna make a bunch of fog. I think this animation's really cool. It just takes way too long. And of course it makes it really hard to see, which is... I mean, like, I can't complain, right? It's a boss. It's not supposed to be easy. He is easy. I mean, I guess he gets kind of hard if you're, you know, really rushing it like I am. There we go. Sniped him all right there. I kind of just don't even worry about this guy hitting me with his boost ball. This attack is... That rock, I mean, is just very difficult to hit. Alright, I think he's down to his last one. It's the biggest one. He's gonna throw a real hissy fit, like a real hissy fit this time. Okay, yeah, now I'm remembering why we're gaining so much time, because we had the run basically get ended by the pirate not breaking down the thing this time. We are we're almost 8 minutes up. 2:10 is very much in our reach. 2:05 is not entirely out of the question. But we're going to have to save more time later on for 2:05. I think we can. I've been practicing a lot of tech for the last boss that'll save me another 3 minutes or so. I always have to regain my bearings there to go in the right direction. W streamer. I don't even have to go heal up because I got a bunch of stuff from Taurus. Now, the question is, can we dash jump off the pirate to do cool stuff? Okay, I'll take it. Oh shit, please, please, please don't. Okay. Oh man, I was afraid I laid that bomb too early and just lost it. Lost the run. A wood skip, that's great! You must be getting pretty close to the, being done with the specialty fish bundle at this point, right, Rose? You probably got, what, just like the sandfish left? Is that right? Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, thought I was gonna fall down the pit. That would have lost a lot of time, and it would have been really dangerous, too. So I don't have the phase on suit. That's the last time we have to rely on a single power bomb. Thank God. I've been working on the skipping the trigger for the Elite Pirate, but I don't have it like 100% consistent. Obviously, it's not that hard to do here. But to go through that door without triggering him, that part's kind of hard. Door here, it's nice. Oh, dude, hit the door. So if you keep going to the left of this guy, then he won't start trying to reflect your shot until he gets a good look at you. So, as long as you stay to his left, he can't do anything too annoying. Come on, dude. Thank you. How much health do I have? Do I need to heal up? Is my question. I probably should. I think I'm going to heal up. I really don't like the idea of dying. On this good of a run, like, no, I can't die. Make that maze a little longer, why don't you? Please. It's not that big of a time loss to do this. Well, I guess I probably could have just gotten that and been okay. I sort of tried some tech for this room, but it's kind of dangerous, so I'm not going to do it. You can, like, dash across the Phazon pit over there, but it's pretty precise. And, it's dangerous, and if you mess it up, you're in danger, and it's really... what knocked me off. I'm assuming it was another one of these chodes. God, I hate them so much. I think the most annoying, and actually the most annoying enemy in the game is the Vision Metroids. I mean, Metroids in general are just so annoying, and the Fission Metroids are Metroids, but you can't, there's no trick to killing them except power bombs, but you don't have that many power bombs, so. Alright. The Gauntlet, let's go. Dude, oh my god. Gonna wait for this guy. Honestly, I'm okay with that any version of that room where I don't fall down the hole. And have to go all the way back to the beginning, even though it's kind of... There's a quick way to do that room, but... It's really hard to get those Metroids, like, in, like, a one-shot. Here's another room that could be cool, or it could be a nightmare. Well, we're doing this one the slow way. Oh my god, dude, you take so much damage so quickly. I gotta take this the safe way now because I'm really hurt. You practice and you practice, and then, like... And then it just does not work the way you practice. Dude, I'm gonna die. Dude, oh my god. It was actually really scary. I would have been furious. I feel like I'm taking, like, a solid 3 times more damage than I have the past few times I've attempted this. Oh, shit. Dude, get off me! Alright. Wish I had, like, one missile. In case there's ice troopers. locked in. You're right. I shouldn't be so hard on myself. Thanks, Bruce. Yes! Oh, baby! We did it! We did the one cycle. We did the one cycle. That saved at least a minute. Probably 2. Thank you, Blood Rose. It really helps. I do tend to be a little hard on myself sometimes. Sometimes I feel like it's... I don't want to say, like... Oh, it's not my fault. It's the game's fault. That's stupid. That's cope, obviously. I gotta go back. Don't let me forget. Do not let me forget to backtrack if I start going forward after this cutscene. But, like... I practice this, and I kind of just don't worry about damage, because, like, you can tank so much, and then it's like, I'm playing it on a run, and it's like, what do you mean what do you mean in 0.02 seconds I took, like, 2 tanks worth of damage, you know? That's what I mean, I just get frustrated like that. Oh, wow. Almost got all the way up there. Dude, ugh. And this part's annoying, because if one of them hits you, if they get you, then, like, you're stuck. You can't just, like, recover. You might have to fight all of them. Because there's, like, freaking 10 of them just ready to gang up on you. I don't want to fight any more of these guys than I need to. So I think I need 3 more? Okay, good. We're on a good pace. We're on a very good pace. It's never too late to throw, but we're in a very good spot right now. Don't know how I got stuck. There's no way. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say, there's no way I'd be able to do that one without. I'm just killing these guys. Those things are so annoying. I'm just not dealing with them. We're on one. We're on a run. I can smell the 210. Okay. Here's another sort of moment of truth. It's not a huge deal if I mess this up, but it would be really nice to not mess it up. Nope. That's alright. Lost probably 30 seconds, probably 45 seconds on this guy. Okay. Okay. That was, at least I got a quick kill. Telling you right now, there's time to save on this split too. This room right here is basically the only thing between me and skipping the spider head. Because I do not know how to do this without it. I do not know how to do that without spider ball. It's pretty difficult. This room too, but I think this one's a lot easier to skip without spider ball. That didn't work. Alright, that'll do, I guess. Dude, die already. Dude, I'm about to mess this guy up. This guy's annoying. Too many screens today? That's fair, Rose. We've both had a lot of screens today, I think. Oh wait, you know, normally I let bygones be bygones, but you're really getting on my nerves, bro. No. I don't care about that. I want the black bombs. Nope. Nope. Not quite. I don't like this room. I didn't even have to fight that guy. I could have just... I don't have to fight this guy if he leaves me alone. Dude. Alright, let's tear these guys up. found me. Where you at, buddy? Really? Come on. This room is always really annoying, but it's kind of... This room taking forever is kind of factored into the PB, unfortunately. Okay, anytime, though, would be really nice. Okay, this part is not... This part taking forever is not factored into the PB. It's supposed to be like the next part. This part taking forever. Dude. Hey, bud. Kaboom. I'd really like to be good at this room. It's safe. I could probably save like 4 or 5 minutes here. And I at least probably saved a minute or two over previous game in this room. Okay, the hard parts are over, except maybe like the one jump I gotta do at the very end of Metroid Prime. I have no idea why I keep saying door cannot be opened with that weapon. First of all, I didn't shoot a door. Second, all the doors in that room can be opened with the weapon that I'm shooting. So even if it, like, is hitting a door I don't realize it is, it should be opening that door. Nope, that's okay. I was trying to turbo dash. I had a funny thought. What if blank? But, I don't even want to put that out in the world, so... Hello? Dude. Just standing here, mashing the stick, and it not switching the beam. Okay. That is our final artifact outside of the, I don't remember what it's called. The one that's right next to, Impact Crater. Dude. My haha funny what if was what if these guys killed me. And for a second it was like, holy shit, did I actually manifest that? Honestly, I need to check that. So basically, it's just the only thing between us and that PB is 2 boss fights, neither of which are particularly dangerous. Well, they're not that dangerous, but they can be if you get careless with them. So. Oh. Nope. Come on, guys. We don't have to be... I don't want to say we don't have to be enemies, because we do, but, like, we don't have to actively be fighting. You guys don't have to, sacrifice yourselves to me. Because, like, you're not going to do anything more than slow me down. And only a little bit, let's be real here. Now we get missiles back. Okay. Can we beat Ridley in 5 minutes? 4 minutes, realistically. I think we can. Alright. Can we beat Ridley in 4.5 minutes? Come on, Ridley, you can do better than that. I've already taken out a third of his health. I don't know. I get why they do this for like the spectacle, but no, I've still not got that down at all. Okay, you can die to this guy if you're careless like I'm being right now. Alright, we're doing good, we're doing good. Dude, hello? Hey! We saved a lot of time on that. Dude, there's no shot. There's no shot I can do this to that feature. That was almost, I mean, like, I'm not gonna say it was like a world record pace, but that was certainly way faster than I expected it to be. It was like 2 minutes to beat him. It's like a 5-minute boss fight normally. Dude, could we get sub 2? Could we get sub 2 today? Dude, if we get sub 2, I'm calling it. That's the last milestone for me on this game. Because I am not hopeful of getting not saying that this was like this run can't be improved, but I did quite a bit today. I do need to hit that save station. Even though it's not much health, it's right here. Okay, basically the last trick right here. And it's not the worst thing if I can't get it, but it would really put the ice on the cake. Oh, dude, oh my god, we're on it. All we have to do is not... Dude, that was actually insane. I cannot believe that just happened. It was like a sketch. All we have to do is not fall, instantly falls down. Alright. Come on. Alright, we're climbing this room normally. Dude, get off me, please. Literally, I can't believe I just said. All we have to do is not fall before I even start falling, before I even finish the sentence. And it was literally just plain platforming, nothing special about it. Not even hard platforming, just basics. I don't need missiles. Dude, oh my god, get off me. I'm throwing! Oh my god, I hate these enemies so much, dude. They're by far my least favorite enemy in the game. Especially after today. After they... Alright, that's it. I don't care if this costs me in the end. In the last boss, dude, I cannot stand these guys chasing me. They're so annoying. And I'm gonna have to use another. There's 3 of them? Oh my god. Sub 3 or sub 2 is still not entirely impossible. I just really got messed up there. That made me really sad. Oh my god. I learned how to manipulate this guy. So we're still not done saving time compared to the last run. I'm not great at it, but I know how to do it at least. It's kind of dangerous, so. Honestly, even sub 205 is still like a big deal to me. Oh, didn't get in the hole with that. You just gotta keep close to him, so he keeps doing that. Hate the Iceman. So you have to stay close to him so he keeps doing his little pinch, but then it's really easy to get hit by it. It's this. I think this boss is, for the most part, pretty easy, but you have to like get close enough that he's swiping right at you, and you have to dodge him carefully. Yeah, this guy is pretty ugly. So in this trilogy, sort of this thing at the end, in the end cutscene, you'll see it try to like grab me, and it eats my suit. It eats the Phazon suit. And then the like 100% ending cutscene, it shows it becoming Dark Samus, which is the villain for the other two Prime games. Dude, come on. Don't bounce off him. I like when he pulls me in like this. It just gives me a chance to hit him, like, relatively straightforward. The little energy balls that he puts out here are actually kind of helpful, because they can drop, like, a lot of energy. I'm thinking a sub 2 is going to be really tight. I think sub, like, 202 is very possible. I really threw in the last stream on the way here. Like, I threw so bad. It was unbelievable how much I messed up there. I did the hard part, too. I just failed at, like, the last little hurdle. I won't even say failed at the last hurdle. It's like, I got past the last hurdle, and then I tripped over my own feet at the finish line. Dude, his range is so long. Oh my god. And he's also invincible right now, apparently. It's like the 4th time, like 4 in a row that bounced right off him. The splits are good. It doesn't, like, this isn't like a big deal. I'm not like, I have not failed this run or anything. Dude, he's not taking damage. It's a very good run. I'm now setting extra high standards so I can be upset with myself for no reason. I'm not upset with myself, by the way. I'm just kidding. I'm having a good time. I'm doing a really good run here. Just stay in this form for a while, dude. I'm tired of you just dodging everything. I just don't like the design of this ball fight, just the way it's like... I just don't like the way, like, your attacks bounce off of, like, a huge chunk of its body. It just feels unfair. Alright, I got him. We got him. We're not gonna get sub 2. But we can get like sub 202. I do have tech for this boss. I have better tech for this. Than the one I just did. But he's still slow. Rose, do not let me forget. I need to get to the end of the credits before I cut stream because they judge you on the in-game time that you see at the end of the credits. There's more energy. Right. Okay. Oh, dude, quit. So what I'm doing here is every time he tries to do something, I'm interrupting it. So it's causing him to, I don't have many power bombs, so I'm trying to kill these guys without them because the harder Metroids are coming next. Okay, there we go. Oh, shit, no. He's back in. Okay. I'm not doing this perfectly. Okay, I did it pretty well, apparently. Dude, where's the right visor? Where'd he go? I don't... Oh, shit. I might have another phase. We're just going for it. It didn't kill him? Shit. That's so annoying. Come on, man. What is that, 4 pools now? Oh my god. He's too close to the body. Okay, now I'm actually kind of in danger. on. This is like, this is what the entire fight is like if you don't do that tech I did. But I screwed it up at the end. It's still going to be a lot faster than it was last time, but like, oh my god. He's just stalling. It's inevitable, bro. Okay, I got it. Time. 13-minute time save. 2:02:49. Big PB. Even with all the annoying stuff that happened, that was really good. There is some room for improvement, especially at the end. I really think there's no reason I should have got sub 2. I fell off a platform at the very end. Thank you for the reminder, Bloodreds. I fell off a platform, like, literally at the end. I'd already done the hard part. And then I screwed around a lot. There's, like, 2 rooms that I messed up. I think other than that, this was a really solid run. Metroid Prime, the boss, as always, stalls, like, a lot, which is really annoying. But I did, like, I knew the tech to speed it up a lot. So, it wasn't so bad. Thank you so much for watching. This has been very fun. This is going to be tough to run against. My previous splits, especially between Plasma Beam and Thordis, that is a time, like that 5-minute time save is mostly because I like had to reset the game because that dude didn't break open the window, which was very annoying. I think we're gonna get sub 140 on in-game time. Sub 135 would be great. I think 146 is the time that I got on my last run. Let's see what we got. There is definitely some room for time save. I could get a sub 2. I might do some more runs. Probably not me. I don't know when the next time. It'll just be like when I feel like it. 137. That's a 9-minute in-game time save. And a 13-minute real-time save. I'm happy with that. What would my theoretical best be? It'd probably be something like a 130. I really don't think there's... Without, like, serious routing changes, like, I could have saved probably, like, 4 or 5 minutes at the end, and then there's, like, 2 rooms that I botched really bad. The 20-minute difference? What do you mean, like, from the last run to this run? Or, like, the in-game time? Oh, this is in-game time? There's a lot of stuff that isn't timed. Like, in cutscenes. Cutscenes are not timed. I think that's the main thing, really. Cutscenes aren't timed, saving, that kind of stuff. I don't know if being in the pause menu counts either. So, like, we only get a 9-minute in-game time save compared to the last, even though we got a 13-minute real-time save, because we had to reset previously, whereas this was single segment, no stops. I don't think I ever even saved, honestly. It's a 137? I'll take it. That's a good run. Well, thank you all so much for watching. This has been a good time. I'm very proud of this run. If I come back, I'll probably come back at some point. I know I can get a sub 2, but that's anything. If I hit a sub 2, that's probably like I'm probably retiring because I'm not a world record speedrunner, not by any stretch. But I'm a pretty good speedrunner, I'd say. Let's see what the leaderboards look like really quick before I go. I want to see where this puts me, if it gets accepted, which I don't see why it wouldn't. This would put me at in-game time. Oh my gosh, I'm still... Jeez. This would put me at 150. Or 152, actually. That's crazy! I can't believe I'm shaving off like massive time here. I shaved off 10 minutes and only went up 13 spots. It gets so crazy competitive. To get in the top 100, I would need to have an hour and 20-minute time. Which is, as I said, I think an hour and 30 minutes is about the theoretical max I could come up with.